Yo! It's good. Let's see. Volume looks fine. Maybe a touch loud. How's that? Oh, goodness gravy. Oh, I gotta set up here. Oh. Oh, I need interesting things to say. Interesting things said yesterday, today. Ooh, this is, hold on. Stop the music. So this actually is interesting and worth saying. So, what's it? It's May, almost June. Like 5 months ago, I participated in a Pac-Man 99 tournament, or series of tournaments, I guess. And on the second week of that tournament, I did not win. But I did place in like the top 16, 15-ish. I've even been in the top 20. I don't remember, but I placed in the top so many, and because enough of the other people in the top had already won prizes, I also won prizes. And so I got this in the mail. Some G Fuel and a thanks for playing ticket thing. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, I've never had anything by G Fuel. I've heard some of the flavors are really good. This is apparently cherry lollipop. And I tell you what, I haven't tried it yet. It sure looks as bright as a cherry lollipop. Holy smokes, is this thing. I mean, look at that red. And what's crazy is that the powder itself is as white as snow. Like, you know, like you could use it as like, you know, drugs in a movie kind of thing. Drinking blood, right? It looks like you would drink blood from like a Halloween party. But it's G Fuel, Pac-Man energy formula, power pellet, cherry lollipop. So I haven't tried it yet. I'm trying it right here on stream for the first time. It smells so. Supposedly this is sugar-free, as far as I can tell. Yeah, right there. It says there. You can't really see it. I don't know if I can get it to come into focus. Oh, there we go. If I could just stop shaking. Sugar-free. Huh, good to know. If I shove it just right in the face of the camera, eventually it autofocuses. Good to know. So yeah, sugar-free. So, but it smells sickeningly sweet. I almost don't want to know how that works. But here we go. Let's take a sip. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like cherry, which I actually like the taste of cherry, but this, I'd almost like to know how they made it, what artificial sweetener they're using. It's probably on the nutrition facts. I just don't know how to like read that stuff. Let's see. It has 278% of my daily recommended vitamin C, which is actually fine. You can basically Anything past the 100% point, your body just like goes out through your urine. So like, that's actually not a big deal. You could dry scoop. That. See, I got a little. So like, when I had shook it, I heard something inside. So I thought there was a scooper, and I had to dig around. It was like an artificial preservative pack, though it claimed that it was everything in there was edible, which is interesting because usually those have a label saying they're not edible. So I don't know what G Fuel, since I'm not sponsored, I guess I can say, I'm not really sure, G Fuel, what y'all are doing. But, let's see. Bunch of your, oh wow, way, like 588% of my daily recommended vitamin B6. Is that okay? I have no idea. So the only one I know is you can have as much vitamin C as you want, but I know you're not, like, other ones, it's a little less clear. 3% of sodium. So what, there's salt in here? Great. Well, I guess I'd have to see if there's sodium chloride or something similar. Antioxidant complex. I don't know what that means. Watch K-Rizzle tweak out on G Fuel? I guess so. You'll PM out. Okay, so it's just like vitamin C. Okay. I know there are some supplements or some vitamins you're not supposed to like go over, or like you can, but it's like bad for you. But sounds like vitamin B6 and probably B12 are fine. Other ingredients, natural and artificial. Pineapple fruit powder? Red number 40. Aha! Found it! Well, that probably is just what gives it the color. Though, again, and I don't want to make a mess, but let's see if I can, like, see, that is white as snow. But then as soon as you added the water to it, it turns red. Science is crazy, man. Like, that's insane. I assume red 40 is what's doing it, too. So yeah, I have no idea why this tastes so sweet, despite it having no sugar. Artificial sweeteners, man. A, D, E, and K are fat soluble and you won't pee out. Well, this has only... Okay, so this only has 67% of my daily recommended vitamin E. Sweetness is the rat point. Ah, good. Well, thanks, G Fuel. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh shoot, I like hit it and now a bunch of powder got everywhere. God. No, oh wow, it's just getting worse. Oh my god. That was... Why did I bring this in here after I opened it? I should have just left it in the kitchen. I just wanted to show you all because it was cool. I mean, this I'll have forever. Like... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, cheers. I will say this, it does sort of taste... It's less like lollipop. It's actually more like, you know, those like popsicles. It tastes like a melted cherry popsicle, like the ones in the plastic that like you cut the top off and then like you slide it out when it's frozen. Those ones. That's what this tastes like. This is a frozen popsicle more than it is a lollipop. So that's my recommendation, G Fuel. Let's get it straight. Your Pac-Man G Fuel tastes like a popsicle, a cherry popsicle, not a cherry lollipop. Get it straight. This will be the thumbnail if this ever becomes a video. Assuming YouTube actually like lets me do that, like. No, we're not doing that. Okay, moving on. Moving on. All right, let's get Let's get frickin' Pokemon up in here. Alright, get that going. Click on this. Edit this. Hey, person number 626. Alright, put that there. Move this over here. Save. Move my head over here so you can see my ugly mug. Listen to this jam for just another second. Alright, kill the music. Alright. How's the sound? Sound looks okay. From what I can tell on my end. I will trust you all to scream and yell at me if that is inaccurate. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, so the first thing we have to do before we do anything else is go kill Cut Slave. Yeah, rock tunnels on the is the next thing to do. Should do it. Oh, I did not. Nope. I mean, you're not allowed to use slave. That's why we did that. Alright. So next on the agenda is let's go. We gotta go get a couple things before we can actually, like, call it. I'm gonna turn the brightness down. It's actually really distracting. Yep, that is the order of operations there. We're going to be doing our best to have as few fights as humanly possible. Have fun with hiker. Yeah, well, I have un plan, and that plan involves getting Sazmicdoss. And hoping that I don't think any of them know any ground type moves, so I don't think they'll be able to really attack me that aggressively. Like, yeah, they'll have tackle, and rock throw. Alright, so that being said, I only vaguely remember who I fought here, so I'm going to save, and if I accidentally start a fight, I'm just going to reset. Alright, so that one's good. I skipped that guy. I think we skipped that guy, yeah. So now I use Cut Slave. No. Not dig. Cool. Alright. So then we use Seismic Toss on interface our Pikachu. I think from here on out we won't need Tail Whip. The only reason we ever even sort of needed Tail Whip was for these kind of weird rock type scenarios, so that we could maybe deal some extra damage with quick attacks or body slams. At this point, with Seismic Toss, that's our strategy for rock types. What is this? Thunderbolt? And this is Thunder Wave. Alright, we'll keep those on hand on the event we want to switch up our moveset. But I think from here on out, we're actually pretty happy. I have a bunch of potions I don't need, so I'll have to get rid of those as time allows. Lord, all praise Lord Helix. And if we need to, we can always consult Lord Helix for knowledge and wisdom. Alright, now what? The only thing I'm still kind of considering, so Pikachu's at level 28. It's going to be cutting it close with the level anyway. We're going to do our best, but there's only so much I can do at this point. So we're going to skip as many fights as we can. So I'm basically going to save after every fight, and if I run into a fight, I'm going to see if I can fumble my way through not having to do the fight. Because I don't think Charmander can learn Flash. Otherwise, I might actually go out of the way to learn Flash so that I could see. Normally, I don't care, but I don't know it. I also usually don't mind if I do a bunch of fights. In this case, I actually kind of care. So let's see. Let's do this here. So you can all see. Gen 1. No, I can't learn Flash. So there's no real... I don't want to catch it. What could I even catch that could learn Flash? Because I'm not teaching interface Flash so that it knows it for the rest of the game. That is not happening. Not happening. Yes, Pikachu can learn Flash, but then I can't get rid of it. Gen 1 has no way to forget moves. No way to forget HM moves specifically. Yeah, a Flash Slave would be nice, but what? That is not a fair trade. Well, that's what right, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. It just means I'm gonna save and then futz around to see if I can skip fights, because again, so maybe, I guess it's maybe not clear to everybody here. I'm trying not to over-level Pikachu as part of this challenge. So, talking to Pikachu in Rock Tunnel will temporarily light up the cave. So I guess if I need to... I guess that's fair. If I really need to see an area for a second, I can always do that. And we body slam the crap out of everything. I probably actually... Now that I think about it, I should probably... Since I don't have that many body slams, I should alternate between them and Seismic Toss. So I don't think there's any rock-type trainers I'm going to have to fight between here and Rock Tunnel. Oh, I should have bought items. Shoot, I should circle back and go get some items after this, because I just realized, like, that's... I did not stock up. I sort of stocked up for Surge, and I don't think I needed that many items. Alright. Well, let's see if I have a Paralyze heal. I don't love turning around. It's just a pain. So this is like... Oh, I have 3. We're fine. Well, I say that. How many full heals do I have? Oh, 0. It's 2 Paralyze heals enough for Rock Tunnel. I'm going to be saving a bunch anyway. If anything happens, I'll just grumble, and reset. Alright. In retrospect, Twitch plays Pokemon having to do all that must have been just absolute hell. Alright, I think this is a bug trainer. Oh man, that's not a... Emberry, I don't see a way that this doesn't end with Pikachu being over level 31. Again, I will do everything in my power to skip fights, but... Like, we aren't even at the tunnel yet, and Pikachu's already 2 levels away from the level cap. No, dude, there's literally no way. There's literally no way. Like, there is no figure it out. This is, like, okay, there we go. Okay, I skipped that one. See, okay, so I skipped as many fights as I could. I'm gonna keep skipping. I'm just saying I don't see how how this is possible without without getting over the level. We'll see what happens. I'll do my best. I think most of the fights in Rock Tunnel are skippable. I think. Oh boy. Oh, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch. All right. So let's get Cut Slave knocked out. Can I? All right. We're gonna go find something else to knock it out with. All right. This should go a little bit faster. It's like I probably actually should have used Cut. Oh my goodness. Well, not Ember. Okay, I mean, that's fine. There we go. That's pretty good. Knock it out. I hadn't used Growl. If I literally hadn't used Growl. Come on, dude. Knock me out. Knock me out. I want to move on. Come on, dude. Knock me out. Alright, there it is. Alright. Alright, so I think there's a trainer here that I can't skip. Am I missing something? I forget how it's done. There's like a... I think there is criteria. Like, I don't think it always does it. Now, Pikachu, talk to Pikachu, light up rock tunnel. In Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu can, after learning Thunderbolt or I already know Thunderbolt. In Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu can briefly light up a cave after learning Thunderbolt or like immediately after, or like. See. It's rare to learn something new about these little. I swear, and yeah, nobody's actually saying like everybody's like, oh yeah, just learn Thunderbolt and Thunder, but I already know Thunderbolt, and it's not doing it. So I don't know. We're just gonna do our best here. So we're gonna save a whole bunch. And if we run into trainers, we will do our best to see if there's a way around them. This is going to be a huge pain in the butt. Okay, so there's no way to... I know there's no way to avoid this guy. Like, this guy you have to fight. Alright, so I think it's going to be a bunch of slow... Cubone? Use the bicycle? It's not going to make me... Emberry, I don't think the bicycle's going to magically make it so that the... it's not going to make it so people can't see me. Alright. We should have this. Oh. I guess I could have just used Thunderbolt. Well, whatever. I didn't. Game over, man. Alright, so that being said, I have potions that I'm not using. We'll top them off. Alright. Save after every fight. Yeah, Cubone could have killed me. I mean, I could always just look up a guide, too, but that seems a little... Rock, tunnel, map. Alright, images. Alright, so where... Oh, Lord. There's, like, so many frickin'... Alright, so you enter there, you go there. Alright, so I have a map here. So we're just gonna follow the map. Alright, we are definitely not fighting any of this. Let's see here. So you enter there, you go through A take... No, what the frick? Come on. Okay. So there's another guy right here. Yeah, I'm running into him right now. I don't think there's a way around him. Well, I'm about to find out, but I'm pretty sure I can't skip him. Like... Yeah, there's no way to skip that. He's right there. He draws Pokemon when he's at home. What a winner. What a winner. A Slowpoke. Alright, this should be a... Maybe not a one-hit KO, but should be fairly quick. Well, with a crit, anything's possible. Alright. So that, oh, for goodness sake. Oh, come on, dude. I mean, it's not a speed run, so, like, it's fine, but still. Alright, we'll save again. I don't think this next one's avoidable either. Yeah, so there's a dude. Oh, for pity's sake, I'm trying to identify stuff. So yeah, I'm running into them now, so then I go all the way over. Yeah, there's no way to skip this one either. There's too many unskippables. All these fights are required. Okay, it looks like though. I think we're about to be able to skip the next couple trainers here. I'll take that. That's fine. It's not ever gonna do anything. We grew up another level. Yes, you did lose. Alright, so, oh my goodness. The Zubat. Kissed. I guess so. Alright, so now I'm running into a guy. Ooh, I might be able to skip this next guy. Do I have pork chops tied around? Well, I think they... Okay, okay. So we just skipped an... Okay, that's good. Alright, so I think if we hug this wall... I think we can skip the next few trainers, according to this map. We might actually be able to skip, like, a lot of trainers here. So we go up this spot here. Basically just hug walls. We're not speedrunning. It's fine. Alright. So we skipped everybody else here, so now there's a dude. So now we're gonna hug this wall all the way down. I can't tell if this guy can see me or not. I'm gonna save right here. And worst comes to worst, we'll go back up and see if the other guy can see you. Okay, so he can't see you either. Alright, so now... I think if we do it like this, we can skip the next guy. There's another dude down here. The problem is, part of the problem is that the map I'm following, while it's helpful, is clearly not drawn to scale. So I only have a vague idea if where I'm going is how it's gonna work. Alright, so there's a dude. There's a dude on the other side of this wall here. There's two dudes, actually. Alright, so I skipped that one. So now supposedly there's another dude. Yeah, there's no way I could have skipped him. It's as good as it gets. Alright. Okay, and it's a hiker. Let's do this. Alright, this is why we got Seismic Toss. Imagine appearing... I swear to God, if I end up back at the beginning following this map... self-destruct? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Please don't use self-destruct. Okay, rock throw again. That's fine. So then we're gonna. All right, strats. We got this. We're gonna Seismic Toss him again. The next dude comes out. We use a super potion. A Graveler? I can't imagine that Pikachu, that interface can survive a self-destruct from Graveler. Oh, thank the Lord in heaven. Oh my goodness. Alright, so note to self, this guy is a frickin' jerk. Alright, so now I have to like hug this on my chop. That's kind of cool looking. Alright, I think we're gonna use a potion to top him off. May or may not need it. I'm just like... My goodness, come on. Alright, so well, we're doing great at skipping fight. Hey, Onyx. Bye, Onyx. Alright, let's save again. Alright, so now we go through this door. Okay, where does that spit me? Okay, so now there's a dude right there. So then I run into him. I go all the way there. So I know you can skip these two because the speed run skips them all the time. And the like movement is very specific. You can basically hug these walls. I think we're home free. That's it. I think those are the last two trainers. Now we just run towards the exit. There's another trainer? This thing doesn't mention... I'm glad I saved after that hiker. I'm also pissed off at this. The guide had done so well. How did they miss another trainer? Gosh, now I have... Alright, so Are you afraid of just 3 more Pokemon that can self-destruct? Oh, god damn it! I wasn't paying attention. It's not that I'm afraid of more Pokemon. It's actually that I'm... So again, as part of the challenge, I'm trying not to over-level. And so Erica's next Pokemon is at level 30. Her highest level Mons are at level 31. Now, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do. And in this case, all I can do is do my best to avoid trainer battles. But there are a number that are just straight up mandatory that I cannot skip. So I'm doing my best to skip them. But there's only so much I can do. That being said, I was not aware of the last one here. So I was a little... It might be unskippable. This last trainer might... There might not be a way around this trainer. Because I'm hugging the wall as best I can here. Yeah, no, there's no way to skip this trainer. You have to fight them. So. So that sucks, but I mean, the fight should be easy, at least, but if I can just enter the Erica fight at level 31, I'll feel really good. Crit, I like that. So yeah, so I guess it was never really stated, and like there's no good way to put the. So, as part of this challenge, the two, besides the whole like I can only fight with Pikachu thing, the rules were that I couldn't. When I enter the next gym battle, I can't enter it with Pikachu at a higher level than the highest leveled Pokemon that gym leader has. Yeah. So, in this case, Erica's next... Erica's Pokemon are at level 31. Interesting enough, I don't know where I'm going to go to get Cut Slave knocked out. I guess I could backtrack to Rock Tunnel. I might actually have to go back to Rock Tunnel to get Cut Slave. We might actually be able to do this, which is wild. Alright, so that being said, I have to just make sure I don't walk in front of that guy. Ember and I never clarified the Elite Four. I know in the past when I've done kind of over-level challenges thing, I've only counted then. Okay, so but just to be clear, champion. I'm basing it off of champion, not on of Lorelei. So if that's the case, that's doable. That's super doable. We can like get Pikachu up to like level like. We can get Pikachu up to like level, I don't know, 62 or something like that. 61, 62, and that should be fine. I mean, it'll be hard. I am allowed to use items though, which makes this stuff a lot easier. Because I'm pretty sure when J-Rose did this, like he had to level Pikachu up to like level like 91 or something ridiculous. It was like hilariously hard. That being said, I feel like I can't. All right, so I'm gonna save before this fight and see if I can skip it. We'll see how many mons this thing has. Weedle Run, he gave up. I mean, dude, like at that point, Poison Sting is literally worse than tackling. I don't think Very Special is all that good. Oh, you piece of garbage. Yeah, J-Rose, if you've never watched him, he does some hilarious single mon runs. His rule will generally be he can level him up to whatever level he wants, but he's not allowed to use items. So he ends up in some very silly situations. Be nice. Stop after 2. Call Double Slap. Hits more than 2 times. It's annoying, but it's ultimately fine. Sazmatosh should finish it off. If you're also interested, there's a content creator called Pikachu, who's done a Ditto only run in for both Gen 1 and Gen 2. I won't spoil it, but not only does he run, is it insanely hard, and he has to do a very creative strat. He also, he also uncovered a very, very unique mechanic that, like, many of us were not aware of. All right, so I think we can skip through if we use cut slave here. So we go in here, walk around. All right. So now we need to be a little careful. Oh god, I don't know where to stand. I think we can walk around this guy. Yeah, we can walk around this guy. Cool. Another underground path where there are some cool items down here, but I don't remember where they are. I don't even know if they're that cool. I think it's like the coin case, which I don't... We're not buying an Abra or anything this run, so... Alright, well, I didn't find anything, and that's okay. Alright, so... I think we might actually get to Erica at level 31. I think this is actually doable. What are my moves at? Because right now, actually, it actually might be more of a pain to knock out, Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need all that many moves. I think we're fine as is. Would actually be more of a pain to go knock out cut slit. Oh, though if I get knocked out, then frick. All right, well, no, but if I get knocked out, I'll save before each fight, and I would reset anyway because I don't want to lose my money. Ooh, that reminds me though, I should probably go buy some. Well, do I need more healing items? What do I have? I have awakenings. Oh, I guess I could have used those against Clefairy. Whoops. 4 super potions, a couple potions. Honestly, I don't anticipate this being all that hard, so that's probably fine. We'll go stock up for the long journey ahead after the fights. Alright, cut slave used cut. Is there an item like right here? Problem is getting an emulator to like oh well I did it and it still didn't matter. Oh well. That's fine. That is just fine. Talk to the pervert outside the gym. Here, this gym is great. It's full of women. Dude. What's wrong with you? Game Freak! What is wrong with you? Alright. So there is I think one fight in here you can't skip. Oh, maybe 2. I don't... Oh, okay, so there's only one fight you have to do before Erica. No, we're not digging, we're cutting. Alright, so you have to fight this beauty before you fight Erica. She has an execute of all things. Seems a little odd, but whatever. That's it? I would have thought... Oh my god, come on, hurry up. It wasn't... I mean... Okay, now we're gonna use Seismic Toss. I mean, Executor is like one of the best mons in the game. Like, no doubt. Oh, we did it! We did it! We're gonna get to fight Erica at the... The run is still legitimate! Cheat! Slash, I wouldn't have cheated anyway. I'm doing my best to skip fights, but at least there's no asterisks! G Fuel! Hashtag not sponsored! Ah! Oh. No! No, person number 626. There is no asterisk. We did this fair and fucking square. Alright. That being said, I'm gonna save. Because I don't... Power of James... No! God! Oh my goodness. Wait, what is James? Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter. Let's top off interface. Alright. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erica. I'm the leader of the Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea you wished to challenge me. Then what else would I have been doing in here? But I shall not lose. Pokemon Ayakaj, thank you for the follow. Alright, Body Slam, I think. That did a lot less than I thought it would. Okay, never mind. Bind? I'm glad we paralyzed. Slash, we were faster anyway. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm setting up. I don't even care. You can all yell at me all day. This is a, alright, there we go. We can basically make this fight unlosable. I say that and then it's... Okay, we definitely are going to need this because frickin' interface can't fight all these mons without having a... Don't stop! No! Bad Shadow Wolf! My gosh, stop! Oh, goodness gravy. Alright, no, not a paralyze heal, a super not a super potion on Cut Slave, there we go. Okay. Alright, I get 2 more double teams. Alright. Last one, and then it's time to lay some ham on this. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Come on. Really? Alright. That's enough out of you. It wasn't much. I mean, it's... Gym leaders, I think, are going to be really easy, end up being hard. And all the gym leaders, I think, are going to be hard, end up being easy. Alright. A super potion? I wonder how many super potions she has. It should knock it out. Okay. Alright, let's see how much a body slam does here. Oh, dope. Alright. Turns out Tangela was just like a frickin' tank. Alright, here's her ace, Gloom. Who's red in the... Oh, and it's also at level 32. We had like a whole level to play with. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. That's on a crit? Use an awakening. Head attack missed. Okay. I think we Seismic Toss from here. I don't think this will knock it out. Oh, I was wrong. Dope! We did it! What is Pedal Dance? 70 power grass move. The user like it's sort of like Thrash. Once you use Pedal Dance, you're stuck into using it for 3 to 4 turns, and then after those turns, you're confused. This is Mega Drain. You know, like all the moves. So like, Brock knows. What does Brock know? Brock knows Bide because, you know, he's got a big rock Onyx, so like that can sort of tank some hits and then unleash some power. Misty's got Bubble Beam, which is a really good thing at the time. Surge has Thunderbolt, which is just good, period. And what does Erica have? Mega Drain? That's what they gave the Grass Leader? Mega Drain? Really? I think there's an item back here. There we go. A PP up. That could be really useful later. Both Koga and Sabrina's aces are level 50. Plan accordingly. Yep, I'm aware. We're basically going to do everything else leading up to them. So we're basically about to do a whole bunch of Team Rocket stuff from here on out. So we're going to go... we're going to go to Game Rocket Corner. You could use a PP if you're... Damn it, Mberry. Alright, so first, before we do anything else, we need to go get Cut Slave killed. After that, then we're going to go to... Great, this Abra is not going to kill Cut Slave. Alright, yeah, this should be fine. Pidgey, actually knock me out, please. Shouldn't do much. Yeah, perfect. There we go. That's more what I wanted. Perfect. Alright. Now let's go to the... let's go to the department store. Sell some of my stuff to make some money, and then go buy some healing items. Oh shoot, we didn't grab Squirtle from Surge. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna get Lapras from Silphco. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I don't think any of the TMs here are actually worth anything. So that works. That's fine. We're going to keep those two. We are going to sell that. What are you? We're not going to need any Great Balls. I do want some potions. They don't sell full heals yet, which is annoying. All right. Let's buy like a bunch of super potions. A few more antidotes. I don't think any of the other ones are relevant yet. Some more awakenings. Some more paralyze heals. And that should be good for now. Frickin' lady, get out of the way. All right. So now we go to the game corner and we deal with Team Rocket. You can beat Koga underleveled and Sabrina. Yeah, so Emberry, my plan is to beat Koga slightly underleveled and then immediately go over and fight Sabrina. And doing that should be fine because Sabrina is there's basically you don't have to fight any trainers in Sabrina's gym. You can walk straight to Sabrina. So I should be able to leave the fight with Koga and go straight to the fight with Sabrina, and that shouldn't be a problem. Thunderbolt. Should probably save after this fight. This is another thing I'm realizing. Oh, well, I guess we're fine. Pokemon Tower, I am not forgetting that. Yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. That might be discovered. I better tell the boss. Yeah, you better tell the boss. Get out of here. Get out. Hey, switch behind the poster. You know, in retrospect, why do I have to push the button behind the door? Because the guy was clearly able to just walk right in, and he didn't push the button. This whole game's flawed, man. It's rigged. It's like made up. All right. That being said, let's just being said, I don't think I have to worry too much about level for now. Sleight of hand. Yeah, I guess so, man. Body slam? That works. Thunderbolt was disabled. Annoying, but fine. Seismic toss. About to use my chop. Annoying that I don't have Thunderbolt. That low kick wasn't disabled no more. Yeah, now it's disabled no more. Alright. So that should clear out. Yep, that's fine now. I feel like there's an item in one of the... the thing is, like, a lot of the items aren't going to be super rough. Another PP up. That's actually, like... I'm gonna have to think about what I want to use all these PP ups on. We have one more potion. Let's top off interface. I did break into the Operation Random Rocket dude. Let's fight. Thunderbolt should knock out Raticate. Nice. Alright. Honestly, the hardest part with all these things is going to be having enough PP at the end of them. Trying to learn agility. Nah. ain't doing that. Next time, do Pokemon Red and Blue with only one of the 3 starters. Yeah, I've been sort of enjoying. This has been a nice little challenge. I'm not opposed to kind of doing this. It's oh shoot. The only thing that like I'm a little concerned's not the right word, right? But the thing I do think about is like, cool, like there's already a guy on YouTube that does this and he does really good content around it. And while I am enjoying it and having a lot of fun with it, it's not exactly hard beating the game with items. Like items in Pokemon are insanely powerful. Like they dramatically change how the game like is balanced, and is if you keep using so yeah, you can basically, it's actually harder to just level up and play the game without items than it is any other way. Now, having said that, it does make for some interesting fights to be underleveled, but I just don't know if what I'm doing is different enough from what's already out there. Yeah, you know, I thought that was going to take like all night. I thought that was going to be like my whole first stream was just nothing but fighting Brock. And it ended up like not being a big deal. I think part of it was that I sort of overestimated how strong his mons were, if that makes sense, right? It's like, yeah, I'm not dealing a lot of damage, but it's not like he's dealing a lot of damage either. We're kind of just having a staring contest, mostly, except for I had purchased so many potions, dude. Like, there was, short of him getting a lucky crit, there was no way he was going to knock me out in any reasonable amount of time. Moonstone? I might just throw that away. Can't sell it for money. I'm not... Yeah, we're just going to throw away the Moonstone. TM... What the hell is TM7? Horn Drill? Useless. We'll sell it later. Doesn't actually matter. Oh, yes, it does matter. It matters quite dramatically, actually. Though this is fine, actually. So then, which way do I want to go? Like on the, I think you actually want to go this way. Get to this. Cool. Did you come here? Well, why not? You know, it is true, though. Up to this point, I've, like, sort of randomly ran into Team Rocket at Mount Moon. But short of that, like, why is this kid getting involved in, like, a bunch of Pokemon mobsters? Like, it's not... They're not doing anything to... I mean, they did attack him on the way out. I guess you could argue he's getting some revenge for them being rude to him at Mount Moon. Like, maybe there's a universe where the protagonist here, myself or Red or whoever, maybe he just goes past. Maybe he never talks to them. And, like, Team Rocket actually takes over the world because this random kid doesn't just waltz in and, like, curb stomp all their Rattatas. Just think about that. Think about what could have been. This won't do it. Well, It just did. A hyper potion. I mean, that's like cool, I guess. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Goodness gravy. Surge gave you a run for... No, Surge was no doubt the hardest guy I've fought so far. The hardest part about that one was, at least with... Like, Misty was hard. But at least with that one, I was able to... I eventually realized, wow, I'm not going to be able to fight this thing without using double team, and then just used a bunch of double teams on Staryu. Thus making it, by the time I fought Starmie, I was basically safe. I don't know, Thunderbolts. Do Seismitoss, see how far that gets me. But with Surge, you couldn't do that. It was, hey, here's his Raichu. Yeah, there is no setup. You just have to use a few double teams and hope you get lucky. Which I did. I used some double teams, got a little lucky, stayed alive, finished the job. Double team in general is what's made this run possible. I truly, like, because even with items, there was just no way to fight Misty and Surge without making them miss, right? Like, I would have otherwise just had to have hoped they spammed dumb moves over and over again. So this, yeah, I got really, really lucky on that front. I know there's an item over here somewhere. I guess we'll just go grab it really quickly. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, this way. Another thing, J-Rose doesn't use double team, but will use Swords Dance. Interesting. I mean, like, Swords Dance is quite a good setup move. Oh, I guess I could have just done the other. I mean, but J-Rose does so many, like, runs, dude. Like he does so many. It basically never ends with that guy. He's always trying new stuff. So it would not surprise me if he started imposing, like, random restrictions on himself just to keep it interesting. So otherwise it can get kind of dull, being like, all right, cool, I'm doing this silly challenge where I fight with a really weak Pokemon for the whole game again. Can I make this not a snooze fest? Alright, do I have to go back? Because I really don't want to. I have a Max Ether. Thunderbolt. Do I just want to, like, increase the PP of Thunderbolt? I feel like that's sort of what I want to do. We'll do that later. Got word from upstairs that you were coming down. So the guys I beat up told you? And what are you going to throw at me to show me what's what? Okay, I'm a Chop. I wonder if my volume's too loud. It looks fine. RPM 10? I don't remember what that does. Double edge. Volume's fine. Word, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't think double edge is going to be super useful for us in this run. We already have body slam. Like, honestly, I don't really see our moveset changing a lot. I mean, we might have a little bit of a discussion to be had around, do I need... do we want to fight this guy? Yeah, let's fight this guy. There's a little bit of a discussion around what to do when we get Thunder. Rockhead with his OP in later generations. I could see that. I could see that. Like once you start adding like the Pokemon powers to things, their abilities, I guess, they you can come up with some really cool combinations. In Gen 1, it's just a move. One of the challenges with Thunder is I don't think we're going to get a lot of choice around, like, how and when we use it, right? Like, I think that's just going to be forced on us one day. Not thrilled. HP up. Yeah. I like drugs. Yay. Alright, I think this is... Who has the lift key? I don't know. You tell me, man. Also, I don't know if the elevator's broken or not. I haven't used the thing. Oh, there's nothing to switch to. Oh, yes, maybe. Last Pokemon game you played was Shield. Last one I played was Alpha Sapphire. Well, I guess that's not strictly true. I did play Legends Arceus. Razorwind, another thing to sell. Alright, what does this get me? A rare candy? Ooh, boy, piece of candy. Does this take me to... No, dang it. I guess that's why you should go this way first. Because the elevator is through here, which means I have to sit through this animation stuff again. Boo. So, here's something I'll say. I used to be in the bandwagon that, like, any Pokemon game after Gen 3 was bad. And I don't believe that anymore, per se. I will say Diamond and Pearl's battles take forever because the animations take forever and, like, there's a bunch of lag. So, from that perspective, I don't think they're exactly greatly made games. But I will say that I think they still have fun mechanics, and like there were some things they did that were good. Like I don't think they're bad games per se. I don't even know where we are. So let's try the 4th floor. Alright, yeah. I think this is where we want to be. Not another step, brat. Oh, it's Jesse and James. How dare humiliate us at Mountain? Humiliate? You guys attacked me. It's payback time, you brat. Alright, fine. Let's do this. Let's do this! If you remember, I did lose to them the first time. I had to get my revenge. That's actually why I'm taking them down. Had I just beat them naturally, I would have left them alone. But you know what? They got in my way. I don't want to deal with that garbage. Ain't gonna deal with that garbage. Such a dreadful twerp. You're a dreadful... Team Rocket's blasting off again! Ding. Iron? Hell yeah. Give Pikachu all the drugs. Oh boy, my defense. I know Pikachu needed that extra point of defense. Alright, so here's Giovanni. So I do know I think he starts with an Onyx. Actually don't... See, I don't remember what he does. I feel like his parties are actually very different between the original game and this one. Well, let's see how this goes. So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Well, thank you. I've worked very hard. Giovanni wants to fight. Alright, yeah, it's Onyx. I think I'm high enough level that I don't really need to set up. I think I can just go ham. He's gonna make me regret that decision. Dude, Saz McToss is so good. Horn. Yeah, we'll just Saz McToss his ass. This would be so much. This fight would be all these fights would be like nigh impossible with that. Okay, also like I get they're trying to like be cool and give him a cool item or whatever. Guard spec. A little. Yeah, it's easy for you to say. Hate. Shouldn't be too bad. That was a lot more damage than I thought it would be. And he used another guard. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, guard specs are situationally good based on a strategy. When the best strategy in the game is generally attack, attack, attack. Guard spec is usually a waste of a turn. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. The Sylph Scope! Woo! Alrighty, well. Oh, I just leveled up. That's a pretty good time to use the rare candy. Nice. Alright. Let's make like a tree and leave. You lost, you little rat? Dude, I just beat your boss. And he had the type advantage. I sort of don't want to hear it, man. I think it's funny he's the 8th gym leader with weak Pokemon at the beginning. Yeah, I don't really know why he's... I mean, I do sort of get right. Like, they're trying to balance. It's from a game perspective, it makes sense. From a lore perspective, if he has these super powerful Pokemon, why doesn't he just, like, destroy you right here and right now? So I actually thought that Pokemon... What was it, Pokemon Chronicles or something? The one where it's like red and he has this like Charizard and it's like a 4-part thing or whatever. I forget what that's called, but I thought that was cool in that like one of the things it shows you really early on is that gym leaders kind of like Brock looked at Red and it's like, all right, you have no badges and you say you've been a Pokemon trainer for like a week or whatever, so you're new. All right, I'll use these 2 Pokemon to test you. Like, he doesn't, like, he could have used stronger Pokemon, but because he's just trying to test you and you're his like he's your first gym leader, he basically goes easy on you, right? And so he chooses a Geodude and an Onix, which is actually a really cool like way to explain like the discrepancy. Meanwhile, like Giovanni's the last guy you face, so he's like, I'm not holding back on you. Meanwhile, the anime just like, I mean, the anime was the anime in the sense of, why does Ash get half his badges? Don't forget to buy a drink for the guard. Oh, that actually is a good point. We should, wait, no, that doesn't... Getting whirlwinded doesn't solve anything. Darn it. Yeah, Embera, we've got some stuff to do with, like, the PC. I gotta put some items in the PC. I've gotta go sell some items. And yeah, we do have to go buy a drink for the guard. Is there any moves worth learning from that chick? Not in this run. Because, like, I think that girl at the top of the thing can teach you... What are they? Ice Beam... Oh my gosh, Pidgey, stop using Whirlwind. Just knock me out. But they can teach you rocks. She can give you a TM for Rock Slide, Ice Beam, I want to say, and Tri Attack. One of these things is not like the other. I actually forget if it's Ice Beam or Blizzard, but she gives you, basically, like, the stuff she gives you is, like, actually some pretty useful TMs. Jigglypuff, really? See, the Pidgey would be great. It just has to use Gust. Oh my gosh. Jigglypuff. Fine, whatever. That should do it. One more. Thank you. No. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go do some stuff. Alright, so first... So, let's see. We're gonna keep all that stuff. We're gonna get rid of the lift key, because that's not needed anymore. I think that's all, and then we'll go sell the TMs, get a fresh water, and then we can actually use that as a shortcut to get to Lavender. Can I use that as a shortcut? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Oh, shoot. I'm here to sell you shit. Let's see. We don't need an escape rope. We don't need a nugget, slash the whole point of nuggets is to sell them. We don't need TM7. We don't need TM10. Sure as hell don't need TM2. Oh, shoot. No, no. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Ah! And then the rest is fine. Alright, cool. So now we go upstairs. Oh, he would give you counter. Do I want counter? I actually might. Not done? This might be useful. M18 is counter, not like the one I'm leaning on, mind you. Oh, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Not sure I'm gonna want counter, but it is nice to have it's nice to have access to it. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. So that was good. Now we head over here, right? Yep, cool. Whoa, I'm parched. Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this with the other guards. Thanks. You know, in retrospect, he's a pretty bad guard, right? Like, just because you're thirsty and this kid gives you a drink doesn't mean you should let him through. Like, if you weren't letting him in before, just because you now have had a drink does not give you the right to do that. Do I want to fight all these people now? So I gotta figure that. All right, so hold on. So interface, we're about to go to. Hold off on them for now. There's a solid chance that I could fight them. I guess I could always cut Silphco kind of short if it comes down to. But then actually the biggest thing is that then I have to go get Charmander knocked out again. We're just gonna skip them for now. We're gonna have so many trainers that we have access to if we get if we deem we need to train a little bit before we fight Koga. Like, we're basically not gonna need what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, brain, you can do it. Brain. Oh, we're not going to need all the trainers we can get. We're going to have plenty to spare. Oh, this is going to be a major pain in the buttocks. The healing pad up here. No, I don't want to heal. 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 What I want to do is go here and deposit our fainted cut slave. And we'll come get him and he'll still be fainted. And that is something that randomly is nice in this instance about Gen 1. If Pokemon in the PC don't heal / don't have status conditions removed. Most people consider that a negative. And in the most cases it is. In this case, it's pretty nice. Hey! K-Rizzle! What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. Alright, Emberry. Let's do this. You ain't got nothing on old K-Riz. A Firo? A Shelter? Shelter. A Vulpix, you say? Ooh. I'm a bully? How am I a bully? You're the one that challenged me. I didn't even talk to you. I, like, walked up, and you're all like, hey, let's go, pal. I'm just having a nice, clean fight. It's, okay, the Shelter's fine. It's battling like it always is. Also, I feel like it's silly that, like, even at this stage of the game, your rival still uses potions. And that's true, like, later. I think, like, I've seen, like, the Elite Four, and he heals, and people have been like, oh my gosh, what's he healing? And he uses a potion. It's like, what? You stinker. I took it easy on you, too. You took it easy on me? Where's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Your Pokedex is worse than Ash's? That is objectively true. That is 100% true. Be gone, evil I'm not an evil spirit. What do I have in my Pokedex? 2? I think I have 2 Pokemon registered in my Pokedex. By the end, I'll have 3. Well, the only negative thing about Ghastly is does Seismictoss work on them? I might try that at some point here. The spirit left. Glad I could help. Yeah, I think in Gen 1, Seismictoss still hurts ghost Pokemon. Starting in Gen 2, they fixed that. Just like how Nightshade can hurt normal types, but then starting in Gen 2, Nightshade can't hurt normal types anymore. So, okay, that's good to know. Worst comes to worst, if I run out of Thunderbolts or I'm low, I can use a Seismictoss. Nice. What am I doing? Well, you're fighting a random kid and his Pikachu. Honestly, the thing I'm now concerned about is the Marowak. I mean, I'm going to be over-leveled of it. I'm going to be a lot higher level over it. Thunderbolt over Thunder because of accuracy. I mean, that's my gut reaction, and I think with items that works. I think if I wasn't allowed to use items, I think it would actually make more sense to use Thunder, or we would definitely have to get more creative. I mean, there's probably an argument at some point, like Body Slam's is just gonna do so little that it's probably not strictly necessary anymore, and we probably could get away with just having Seismictoss. Lick. Alright, so let's see. Yep, Seismictoss hurts ghost types. So good. Body Slam is good to paralyze. It does randomly give you that paralyzed clause, which is helpful. Really? I mean, it is worth noting here, Gall. Like this is why Pikachu's really bad. I mean, I'm 15 levels over this thing. I used a really powerful move with a same type attack bonus, and I couldn't knock out either of them. Elixir. Elixirs are good. Oh, for pity's sake, come on. Alright, what's my health at right now? I'm actually not super worried. I can always... Ghost types don't have any good damage dealing moves in Gen 1. Like, they have the, like, Ghastly Haunter and Gengar has really good stats and is still one of the best Gen 1 Pokemon, despite having Poison as a type, which is a disadvantage. And despite Ghost not having, like, any good moves. Like, none whatsoever. And that Ghost type moves use the physical stat. Not that it matters, because the one move that actually calculates damage with the same type attack bonus is Lick. What were they thinking? Where's the balance, guys? I get it. You made Ghosts... they can't get hurt by normal types. And there's a ton of normal type moves in the game, and lots of Pokemon have them. So I get it. You probably wanted them to be more... what's the word? Like a counter, if you want to say, or just like, oh, geez, this Pokemon, these guys randomly hose random Mons that just don't see it coming. Ghost, no! Ah! I imagine that's what she sounded like, word for word. Alright, there's like no reason to fight her. She's just like up there. I feel like this area is like all sorts of weirdly laid out. Like half the trainers aren't really in a spot where you have to fight them. They all have just like a Ghastly or two. I think there's one chick that has a Haunter somewhere. Like, but the Haunter's like not higher level. Like I don't know. This whole area is like kind of weird. I mean, like clearly what they intend for you to do, like just by the level of everything, right? Just basing this off of what level everything's at. What they intended you to do was after you got out of Rock Tunnel, you were supposed to immediately... Oh, this is a wild type. What am I doing? No, not wild type, but, you know, wild Pokemon. What am I doing? We're running. That's what we're doing. Not risking any of that garbage. What's that? A nugget? Yeah, money, money, money. It's all about the money. But that's sort of annoying that they expect you to come in here first, because you'll get to the top, run into Marowak's ghost, be unable to fight it, and then have to leave. That's so annoying that they expected you to do that. And then, like, then go, like... And the worst part is, like, I get it. They expect you to sort of explore all these areas. But what if you just, like, Celadon's big. I wouldn't put it past a kid that they just randomly couldn't find the game corner. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to use double team. I meant to use... Oh god. I meant to use Seismic Toss. Please just use it. Oh god. So the good news is he can't do any more than 22 damage to me. I do have to spend a turn healing, which is obnoxious. Already confused. There we go. Well, that was silly. Cool. So I wonder how many kids, like, got stuck at Lavender Town. Just, like, couldn't figure out how to get up here. Because without... So, you can't get to Fuchsia without doing Silphco, right? Like, because you can't get past, can you, like, I think so. Yeah, this will work. But yeah, you can't get past the Snorlaxes without Mr. Fuji's, Pokeflute. Which has a kind of cool thing. Once you get the Pokeflute, there's no reason to ever have an Awakening ever again in Gen 1. Yeah, we Thunderbolt this. Seismic Toss. Alright, let's go upstairs. Is there like an item down here? There is. Cool. Give me blood. This game should not be rated E. It talked about blood. E10. Nice. Accuracy. Not sure we would ever... I mean, I guess we could set up an X accuracy Thunder combo sometime later down the road, but I just don't... I keep going back to that thought about Thunder versus Thunderbolt there, Emberry. Like, I think you might be right. I don't know if there's really a good reason. Like on the one hand, yeah, like Body Slam might only have corner cases, but when am I ever gonna look at a fight and go, yeah, I think what I need to start doing is thundering? I just don't see that being the case. Especially with access to items. Maybe if I didn't have items, I could see an argument for needing to just get a little lucky with some thunders. But I don't think that's the case here. I think we're going to be perfectly happy to use some thunders, or thunderbolts, and just set up with double teams. I really think that's going to be the strat moving down the line. I feel like Thunder's got to be coming up soon too. I think it's actually like mid-40s, like 47. I almost want to say. I could be. I'm probably making that up, but the point is that we still got a little bit of ways to go. But before we fight Koga, we're gonna have to decide on where we stand on Thunder. Rare candy. Very cool. Alright, so this is where... for pity's sake. I'm a little worried. Again, I am worried about this Marowak. This actually might be a decent test for... Well, I was about to say this could be a good test for if Body Slam is useful or not. But I'm going to be like almost a solid 10 levels ahead of it. Like 9 officially. Like it's probably going to do tons of damage and be fine. Be gone, intruders. This Marowak can talk? I also feel like they went through a lot of trouble for this Marowak. Like, from a storytelling perspective. Because if you throw Pokeballs at this thing, it misses. And it's built into every catch calculation is... Are you facing the Ghost Marowak? And if the answer is yes, then it doesn't... The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. It's calmed, departed to the afterlife. So, like, on the one hand, I get what you're saying about... That honestly completely threw a wrench into my original plan of, oh yeah, we're just going to go... We're just going to skip Thunder. I'm now completely unsure if that's how I feel anymore. I think if you throw a Master Ball, it doesn't work, because that's like one of the early well... I think the game checks first, is this a Marowak? I think that's like the first thing it does every catch calculation is, are you doing this against the Marowak? So I think the Master Ball still fails. Oh, I didn't read what Jesse and James had to say. Oh, they're getting boring anyway. See, the other thing with Paralyze, like, the speed loss is almost always not going to be relevant. I can't think of too many situations where that's going to be, like, a relevant mode. And then in addition, in addition, it only like causes you to miss your turn like 1 in 4 chance. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. I don't know. Thank you, but I came of my own free will. I came to save the soul of Cubone's mother. Let's go on to the yeah, it did. No thanks to you. All right, take me home. Give me a Pokeflute. Okay, Rizzle, your Pokedex quest will fail without love for your Pokemon. I think that this will help. My Pokedex quest is going to fail because I've caught like 2 Pokemon with a plan of catching 3. So, sorry, Fuji. I think you, I'm not convinced your thing there is going to help me a ton, but I do appreciate the thought. So what level am I at this point? I'm at level 39. I'm gonna level up soon, though. We'll skip them again. Oh, I forgot to get Charmander, though. We'll see. If I have to fight a random guy, that's not a huge deal. Oh, well, I guess you don't even need to cut through there. Huh. Wasn't that interesting? Didn't we all learn something today? Alright, let's go heal. Wait, is there a mart up here? I think this is where the Silphco is, so mart is actually up here, I want to say. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so let's sell all our awakenings, because we don't need those anymore. What do you have, anyway? Do you have... Oh, full heals. Dope. So we're going to sell, like... We're going to make a bunch of space. We don't need a nugget. What did we say TM18 was again? It's not going to matter. Alright, cool. So now... Oh, whoa. So let's buy some hyper potions. I think we're going to need these. 15 hyper potions. And... a whole bunch of full heals. Cool. Now we'll have, like, ability to pick up tons of items along the way. Alright, so now we go to the Pokemon Center, we heal up, and then we go and fight Silphco. Doing great. I always found the music here to be quite eerie. I kind of liked it. I think we're fine as is. Alright. Alright. Hey kid, what are you doing? Why do all of them start like that? They're always like, hey kid, what are you doing? Dude, you haven't heard of me? I'm the kid. I come into these places, I kick a bunch of ass, and I walk out the front door. I've literally done this to your organization now like a bunch of times. I did it at Mount Moon, mostly on accident. I did it at Rocket Game Corner, completely on purpose. I guess technically they were involved with the Pokemon Tower, which I'm not clear on what their plan was. I mean, clearly they wanted Mr. Fuji for some reason, but he was just an old dude with a Pokeflute. Like, I don't really understand what they were supposed to get out of that. Really? Summon the dead? I guess so. You goofed. Yeah, you did. Dude, you done goofed. Alright, super potions are now just top off items, so that's fine. Alright, you wanna fight, dude? No kids are allowed in here? Oh, well, I don't see a sign on the door. I just walked in, dude. You gotta get a better receptionist. Seismic Toss does more than my Body Slam at this. Yeah, I don't know. Body Slam is not impressing me at this point. Not really feeling Body Slam right now. like, I guess you can make the argument, oh, well, everything's... Oh, this guy's going to fight too. You can sort of make the argument that, oh, we just need, like... you know, we're facing Pokemon at really low levels compared to me. Therefore, like, Seismic Toss is becoming, doing more than it would against these other Mons. And maybe that's true, but, like, it's not like Body Slam is then going to do great against Mons of a similar level. Also, are there... One thing I just realized, it's going to be a pain in the ass to beat. And this is way too far down the line to really even be thinking about it. But once we get to our last rival battle as the champion, he's going to start the fight with a Sand Slash that knows Earthquake. That is going to be really hard to deal with. I know, that's literally what I was just saying. Oh, man. It wasn't 47, it was 41. Ah, man, that's such a tough decision. Do I want Thunder? Is there a Thunder TM in Gen 1? I don't think so. Well, no, I think there is actually a Thunder TM Gen 1. Thunder's at the Kanto power plant. Okay. So if I did change my mind, I could always go back to I could always backtrack to the power plant, go get Thunder later. Okay, that changes this. I think now we're going to not do... Oh, no. Hit B, Abandon Learning Thunder. Yes. Yep. So here's what we're going to do. We're not going to learn Thunder right now. If at some point I change my mind and realize, wow, I really want Thunder right now, we will then backtrack and go get it. That is the plan. Okay, that's a good plan. That is exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so that's everywhere. We can go right now. Oh, Pikachu, you are garbage, dude. How you feeling? Oh wow, you just love me. It's a good thing you and I don't actually speak the same language. Oh, didn't actually want to do that yet. I usually like to methodically go up the things, because otherwise I just get confused about where the heck I'm supposed to go. If you know where like, if you follow the pads correctly, you can basically do this with fighting very few rockets. Like, I think the speed run actually only fights, like, 2 or 3. Like, and one of them they fight just because they want, a bunch of TMs, so they're willing to fight this one dude. I think. I could be mistaken. I like started to learn the speedrun route a few moons ago. I ultimately determined see, the problem was that, like, when you speedrun anything... Alright, it's Pokeflute time. We have a bunch of Seismictosses, so let's just use that. So it's like it's the whole reason why I haven't really been speedrunning Dark Souls in a hot minute. Like speedruns are kind of like if you want to get better at them, you just have to put time into them. That's just the bottom line. And like and it was kind of fun to put some time into Dark Souls and get better at it, but it started getting to the point where it's like, cool, if I really want to start getting better at this, I need to start putting a lot more time into it. Time I just don't have. Well, I mean, okay, to clarify, time I guess I could have if I really, really committed myself, but time I just have too many other things in my life. Like there's other games I want to play. There's like friends I want to see and interact with. Like I just don't have. I don't want to give up the time, those important things that are important to me, in order to play enough Dark Souls to get to the next stage. That's sort of what ends up happening to me in a lot of games. Like that was sort of what killed Overwatch for me. Was I loved Overwatch, but I reached a point where I couldn't actually get better at the game without putting more time into it. Like, and not just like more time period, I mean like more time per week. So it's like, all right, cool, I'm getting on and playing a couple times a week. It's like, no, you need to be getting on like 3 or 4 times a week. And I just, you know, I just couldn't do that, right? I got other friends, I got friends in general, I've got a wife, family. It was too hard to commit to just playing. Plus, you know, I work, right? Like playing games is not my job. So there were just some nights where it's like, dude, I'm exhausted. I don't have it in me to play 5 hours of Overwatch in the name of getting better. And that's sort of how it's been with like a lot of things. I mean, heck, it's the whole reason I got to a like the mythic qualifier event or whatever, and like that was really cool that I did that. But that required so much magic. Like I was playing like anywhere from 20 to 40 games of Magic. Blizzard lied about PvE. Yes, Blizzard did lie about PvE. That was fuck Blizzard Activision, man. Just straight up. That garbage fire of a company 100% lied to all its consumers, all its people. It was just straight up lies. There was... I mean, the alternative is sheer incompetence, right? Like, those are the two options. Either they straight up lied, or if you don't want to believe that, if you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, then they were just highly incompetent. Probably should have healed beforehand. I'm gonna heal now. But yeah, I don't have the... Oh, I would have used Seismictoss too. That sucks. Yeah, and I have to... Yeah, cool. It paralyzes. It's probably going to attack through it. Right, whatever. I mean, we knock it out at this point. The truth is, after it won Game of the Year in 17, they said, fuck it. I forget the timeline of things, but that does sort of check out. Did it just level up? Well, how much till it levels up, I guess? We'll wait till level 43. Haven't been really paying enough attention. I've just sort of been chatting. Yeah, I mean, basically, they definitely eventually reached a point where they're like, cool, we're not enough new people are buying this game. We're not going to keep updating it, even if the other players like want us to. Shouldn't be any children here. Well, dude, I've been here all day. I mean, think about it. They did, you know, they used to make all the little comic shorts. They made like the cinematics. Like, there was all that cool stuff, and all of that like basically died. Like, when's the last time you saw any of that stuff? Sazvitos don't care about barrier. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, one of the cool things about Pokemon is that I've like sort of low-key just been... Oh, I found it. That's actually really helpful, because if I don't feel like going back to heal, I could just use an elixir. Like, I might actually do that here, because I really don't want to have to walk all the way back. There we go. Now I don't have to walk back. That's awesome. It's not Jeff or Aaron Keller's fault. I don't know. I honestly don't know if about either of those statements. I get the sense personally that it wasn't Jeff's fault. I have read some articles that have tried to argue that he left the company in turmoil, but those always seem kind of rumor milly. Like, there doesn't seem to be a ton of evidence to support that. Meanwhile, the timing kind of checks out, right? Like, it feels like, hey, he like saw things were going bad and jumped ship. My guess, because he was getting pressure from high ups saying, like, because, you know, on the one hand you could say, oh, but he was like the head of the project and he was like, he had all this control, quote unquote. But at the end of the day, he answered to a higher up, right? Like, he was not his own boss. So when push came to shove and they said, hey, look, you need to find a way to monetize this game more, right? Like, you need to... Loot boxes aren't good enough. We need to do a battle pass. He's like, well, I already promised we weren't going to do that because this is a $60 game and it's bad enough we already give people the option to buy loot boxes. All right, cool. Now I'm going to level up after this. Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate because, like, in Overwatch 2, like, I wanted to be excited about Overwatch 2, and I played the beta. Fortnite has changed the whole industry with battle passes and free to play. Yeah, no, it did. That's going to go down in history as an whether you like the game or not. It's going to go down as one of the most influential, if not the most influential game of all time. I mean, I don't know if you remember this, Mberry. Like, there was a period we played Fortnite. Like, maybe not every night, but, like, we would occasionally pick it up. I remember not hating it when it first came out. I thought it was, like, kind of a... Like, for starters, it also, like, the Battle Royale thing was kind of, like... it wasn't the first game to do a Battle Royale, I don't think. But it was definitely, like, the first to do it on that scale, right? Like, I think there were a lot of people who didn't play there were very few good battle royales and none on that scale. So it was kind of a nice change of pace. And it was free. So, like, that seemed kind of cool. Eventually, the game just got, like, so big. Also, for me, like, Overwatch 2 is now 5v5. Yes, it is. And I have opinions on that. I'll finish my thought quickly on Fortnite. For me, what killed it, and I know there's like I've learned since then there's a non-builder mode where like you don't have to do the building thing. That was like, I get that a lot of people like that and it's unique. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm not much of a builder in these things. It's like too much going on and like makes comps more. All right. I'll shift to Overwatch 2 talk again. So I actually don't think it makes comps more interesting. I think it makes it definitely makes it changes. So it does what what Blizzard wanted it to do, right? They didn't want games lasting, these team fights lasting forever because both teams had all these tanks. They wanted things to go quicker. They wanted team fights to last less time, and they wanted things to move at a faster pace. So from that perspective, they got what they wanted. From the perspective of my chat just like bugged out there. I think I'm still streaming. Well, here's hoping I am. Hi everyone, if you just got kicked back in. Remember, there are mandatory trainers in Koga's gym. Keep in mind about your level. It's not a... I think there's only 1 or 2 mandatory trainers, though. But that is a fair point. I will start keeping a better eye on that, I guess, because I do have at least 3 mandatory fights left. So, I don't know. I get that it mixed it up. It changed it. But when I played it, it was missing, in my opinion, like the first game felt so polished and so like it felt like decisions were a lot more calculated. And I get it. Yeah, Diva was stupid for years and years and it took forever to get her to a good place, and like there were a number of things that were broken off the bat. Like I get all of that, right? Like you don't... I should have thunderbolted there. I don't know why I body slammed there. So like I get it, right? But I just feel like they mixed it up for the sake of mixing it up and didn't necessarily retool everything in a way that... Don't forget Sim, like Symmetra. What's my level right now? 45. Insta-lock beam to death. And oh. Yeah. Calcium. More drugs for Pikachu. Oh, special. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Symmetra was not very fun to play against. But I will say, it's not like she was truly unbeatable, right? Like there were a ton of Symmetra fights that ended in a or sorry, there were a number of fights that ended with Symmetra in the team comp where it didn't really matter. All right, so judging by what level I am at, I'm trying to think if it actually. All right, let's at least get all right, let's start playing the hit random things game to try to get in there. I mean, I think I'm fine on a level perspective, but it would be nice to like know that, all right, there's nowhere else I can go. Or rather that I can always head straight for my rival. Let's see, what are the required fights left? So I have to fight my rival. I have to fight Team Rocket. I have to fight Giovanni. I don't have to fight the Snorlax if I don't want to. The Snorlax is optional. You can always just start the fight and flee. There's nobody on Cycling Road that you have to fight, which would be the direction I would go just for the sake of not having to fight anything. I don't remember where any. This is why I normally don't use the pads if I don't have to, just because it's so hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Max Revive, useless. Can sell it. I think there's a dude back here that gives you a TM. Oh, no, he's just hiding. Alright, well, have fun hiding, I guess. What about you, lady? You're scared? Well, have no fear, citizen. It is I, the masked K. Rizzle, to the rescue. Oh, shit. I think... Oh, this is where the guy the speedrun fights, I think. I think this guy has a level 33 Machoke, I want to say. I don't know why this guy sticks out. Maybe it's because they, like, skip most of the fights in here. So the fact that there is actually a fight they do is like, oh. And that's roughly how it goes in that, too. Nice. I'm stunned. I'm sorry you're stunned. What do we got in here? Carbos. I think that's speed. More drugs for Pikachu. I'm probably running out of drugs I can actually give Pikachu. Oh, well, I'm still not there. You can only give your Pokemon so many vitamins in the game, and then the game takes it away. Rare candy? Well, may or may not need that. Hard to say. TM26. Oh, that's Earthquake, which we will not be needing in this run because Pikachu cannot learn Earthquake. Not that it would even be all that good, because in Gen 1, Earthquake does 80. Which isn't... Okay, so wait, now we're on the top floor, which does not have any reason to be here. I think this is the floor we want to be on. Bingo, card key opens the door. Yep, here we are. Cool. So now this Nurse Joy that happens to be in Silphco lets you sleep on the bed. Thank you, Nurse Joy. Bingo, the card key opened the door. What level am I at? 45. What level do I want to be when I go to fight Koga? I think I want to be at like roughly level 48. So let's try and go deal with this now, I guess is what I'm concluding. So annoying. So annoying. We will play the Poke Flute. Oh, we can get rid of the Sylph Scope after this. Alright. I have no idea what Mon my rival is going to start with. So let's go touch up again. I know we just healed, but like, it's right here. I look tired. I do look tired. On the one hand, I sort of want to, like, this is around the time I would normally want to stop, but we're actually, like, so close to everything. Found the Hyper Potion, very cool. Open the door. I think this is Rival. Yep. What kept you, K-Rizzle? Emberry! You were in here the whole time and you didn't stop Team Rocket? Haha, I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron. Decided to see if you got better. So you broke in to Saffron to Sylphscope while all this stuff was going down, and have just been hanging out, waiting for me to show up. This is when he starts. Yeah, I'm very concerned about this Sand Slash. Really concerned about this Sand Slash. And he doesn't know Earthquake yet. Like, that's the worst part about all this. Like, alright, now we can heal. Don't love Tail Whip. That's fine. That's less fine. Ugh, I should have saved. Just wait. Good level up. Cloyster. Alright, a Thunderbolt should take care of Cloyster. Good. And here's his Jolteon. Jolteon's faster than Pikachu. I mean, thankfully, Pin Missile's not all that scary. Ugh. Double Kick is actually also not... of course it crits. Otherwise, I think that would have been fine. I have them, we'll use them. Alright, could you not crit here? Oh, thank the Lord that missed. I'm not sure I would have handled that. Super, I mean, I have X accuracies. I can always use it. Oh, the crit! The crit! Suck it, Emberry. Oh, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Boss Rocket? Boss Rocket? You mean Giovanni? Nobody else in the game refers to him as Boss Rocket. Well, K-Rizzle, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Okay, Rizzle? Well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Mean smell ya. You've done no— Alright, so you're not a rocket. You came to save us. Why, thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, I did want to name it. Shoot. I can't even— Alright, shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna save the new rule, Surf Slave. Yeah, we can call it Surf Slave. Alright, so the new rule is that if Pikachu faints, I have to immediately reset the game. Because I'm not in a spot where I can get knock out Lapras. So if I can't keep any level ups, I can't do that. I just have to reset. So our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. All right, let's take care of Jesse and James once and for all. It's annoying, but it's fine. Dude, Seismic Toss is so good. I'm so glad we had access to it in this game. Nice, nice. Alright, the timing here is actually going to work out basically perfect. Meowth, you got this interface. Alright. Like all— yeah. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light! Again. I always thought that was weird that they say at blast off on the last time instead of blasting off again. But it's fine. Top off. Save. Hard key opened the door. Ah, K. Rizzle, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. So what, if you, like, beat me, are you gonna, like, hit me and hurt me? That's, like, child abuse, dude. I get you're, like, a crime lord, dude, but, like, holy smokes. Well, I guess I have no choice. I have to kick— I just remembered he has a Nidoqueen. Alright, Focus Energy is still bugged, so it is bad. Seismic Toss his ass. Persian. I love Persian. Thank the Lord. Right, that's fine. Rhyhorn. I'll have to make it work. Seismic Toss away! Good news is Rhyhorn doesn't actually learn any... It doesn't actually learn any rock or ground type moves naturally, which is kind of nuts. Especially when you... I mean, I guess... My guess as to what happened is because Rhydon was, like, the first Pokemon, and they were just making a bunch of test moves with it. Like, it just so happened the moves they came up with first were all just normal types, and they didn't really consider a ton about. Anything else? God. To see if I regret not setting up anywhere. Guard spec is fine. Scratch is also fine. Woo! Oh, I got lost again! Blast it all! You ruined our plans for Sylph! But Team Rocket will never fall! K-Rizzle, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket! I must go, but I shall return! Okay. Oh. Cool. We can, like, do stuff here. So let's see. What don't we need? Don't need the card key anymore. The rest we're gonna sell. Alright. Normally I'd get the Master Ball, but there's like literally no reason to get the Master Ball. I left for a bit. How many times did you cheat? Exactly 0 times. I would like to... Oh, wait, I have a rare candy. Cool. I can now do everything I want to do without... Get it for Bird Slave? We're not... I don't think we're getting a Bird Slave. I mean, I guess it... Thank you so much. I can't rest here anymore. Frickin' checks, man, I tell you. I guess we could get a Bird Slave, but I already, like, didn't get the Master Ball. Flying could be helpful. No, I know. It seems like a lot of work, though. I don't know. Go back. Do I have to? You guys are killing me. Alright, but then... Shoot, what floor do I have to go back? Oh, guys, see, this is... I think it's one of the higher ones. No... It might be this one. No, I don't think it's this one. Maybe it's the next one. Maybe. So no, this is so that right. That's where. Maybe it's the next one up. I think it's this one. Yeah. Walk all the way back. Lesson of the day: if someone offers you a Master Ball, say yes. You know, I mean, on the one hand, that's actually good advice, because I think Gen 2 speedrun, some of the Gen 2 speedruns literally only work because you can RNG manip a Master Ball. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way, because I am rich. I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. He said he was... This guy literally told me he was rich. What a snob. And I took his... gift? Maybe I should have let Giovanni have his way with him. Oh, I put the... Whatever. Alright. Now we actually leave. Can you show what happens when you talk to the girl next to... No, you can look it up. I just got all the way down. I think she just says something generic like, thank you so much. No, Come on, don't make me walk all the way back again. If she said anything interesting, I might, like, do it, but I really don't recall her saying anything. No, I'm not a bully! Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guy. This has nothing to do with being a bully. All the way back down, I was perfectly happy not getting a Master Ball. I felt everybody was saying I should go back, so I said, all right, fine, whatever. I guess it does make sense. Getting a fly slave is going to be helpful. Having an easy way to get the fly slave could be useful. I don't feel like constantly do whatever. So I went back. I'm not going back up there just to talk to some lady who doesn't even say anything interesting. All right. So we're gonna run away from. Oh frick! We need. Damn it. We're gonna get fly. We need cut. Hate all these. All right, get your ass out here, cut slave. We basically won't need Lapras. Oh, but we need to name. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so much to do. So much to do. Alright, so then we go and talk to this chick who's all like, oh my gosh, you found my secret hiding place. You found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone here. I'll make it up to you with this. So I barge into your house. And because I barge into your house, I get an item? Wow. I should just barge into more houses. That's the lesson here. Barge into houses. Alright, I mean, I guess now that... I think there's a good place to get fly later. Sleeping Pokemon blocks the... I can't even... Man, they really... Alright, here we... No, not this... Oh, I forgot to put the Silph Scope away. We aren't going to need that anymore. What a beautiful melody. Snorlax woke up and attacked in a grumpy rage. Oh, I totally forgot. We also have to do frickin' Safari Zone still. With that in mind, let's get down to Fuchsia City, and that might be where we call it. Because Okay. In addition, I know you can get through these guys without fighting them. I don't necessarily remember how. So let's... Alright, so I think you're out of that, guys. Alright, here we go. So then... We'll see if there's anything that can fly here, actually. One thing that we can catch that can fly, and it doesn't even have wings. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, short wings? What wings? What is this Pokédex entry? This Pokemon runs at high speeds on developed... What is this entry? Well, too late, Shadow Wolf. You should have said that quicker. Plus, like, finding a level 2 Pidgey would actually be, like, work. I'm not... Y'all are skating on thin ice as it is. Fly slave. I don't want to have to fight him. I don't recall if he fights you all the way there. Alright, so that guy... There's so many, like, billboards. Do they expect you to actually read all of them? Well, you might actually get what you want, actually, because I just realized, like, now I lost my fly slave. Frickin'... Well... Alright. Well, let's try that again. Oh, we didn't get it. Yeah, well... Easy come, easy go. I like to believe it's out there living its best life. Oh, there we go. That guy doesn't notice you. Alright, that being said, I think this grass has a bunch of flyers in it. I say that, and the first thing I see is a freaking Raticate. Alright, here we go. Spearow, you are our new fly slave. Raticate. Yeah, thanks. Alright. Our new fly slave, for real this time, is the much better, much more sensical Spearow. Inept at flying high. However, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Oh, there we go. It's gonna fly real fast. This is great. This is the hot ticket right here. I think it's the first time I've seen a Master Ball used on a Spearow. That is almost certainly true. Fly Slave 2. Oh, we can actually rename... When we go to the name rater to fix Surf Slave's name, we can fix Fly Slave's name. That's actually pretty funny. Alright. That being said... I'm gonna put... Oh, shoot. Especially because I healed. What am I doing? Like, I didn't fight anything. Now I have to re-kill all these slaves. Oh, my God. Alright, well, I'm putting them in here until I need them. Cut Slave. And Fly Slave. Oh, because I said I have to... Oh, okay, but I do. It's part of the challenge. I can't... And I don't kill them. I knock them out softly. They'll be fine. Trust me. I don't think I actually need the... Oh, but I need cut to get to... Alright. I think this is where we call it. So next time we come back, we're gonna go fight. We're gonna go straight to fight with Koga. Once we're done, we'll go do Safari Zone. We will fly back to Saffron and fight Sabrina, and then we will fly over to Pallet, surf down to wherever the hell that is. Cinnabar Island. Thank you, Jesus. And then from there, will be we will be cooking. I'll have to look up some level stuff. I'm not 100% sure what Blaine's mons are at, but right now it doesn't really matter, so we can figure that out. Save state. Oh, have I not been creating save states for this game? I guess that makes sense. Like, you don't have to create save states. Well, what an interesting night we had. Well, we only got one extra badge, but we did thwart Team Rocket's plans all in one night. So, that's pretty good. I'd call that a pretty successful evening. And we're at the perfect level to go in and fight Koga and then head straight to Sabrina. So I think we did a good job there routing it. So yeah, next time, it's gonna be just one more week of Wednesdays only. And next week is not a Pokemon week for those who are just all in love with my Pokemon runs. It's going to be Dark Souls 2, which should still be a lot of fun. We're playing through that for the first time, so if you want to watch somebody blindly play through a game they've never played, it's a good opportunity to do so. But yeah, thanks everybody for swinging by. Hope you had fun. I had fun. And we drank G Fuel. Should I only drink this when I'm about to stream? I feel like that should be a thing. Like, Pokemon trading card game, Pikachu only. Oh, cry me. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, if you want, person, I can make you a glass when we're done here. It's cherry lollipop, which, as far as I can tell, is actually cherry popsicle. Got that rat poison vitamin B buzz. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I actually don't feel like anything. But it's fine. Doesn't really matter. All right, it's time to head out. Thanks everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your week, rest of your nights. We'll see you next time. Hashtag not sponsored. Yes, very much so. K-Rizzle out.